The red cloth. Over black. Parks Canada Guide's voice.
Built by Norse men and women 500 years before Columbus, this is the oldest known European settlement in North America.
Exterior, Lanceau Meadows, Newfoundland, day. At the edge of a vast, dark, and foreboding ocean with icebergs and ice floes is a rocky, windswept shore with 2 grassy knolls and the remnants of tall, 10-meter cairn, a beacon of flat stones. This text appears on the screen. Lanceau Meadows, Newfoundland, Canada. Atop the grass knolls are smoke holes. On the long sides are 3 door openings. Nearby, a Parks Canada guide faces a group of tourists.
Who were these Norse men and women? What happened here?
Cameras click as the tourists snap pictures of the settlement. The clicks fade into thumps that bring us to exterior, coastal forest, Norway, day. Windswept pines among granite rocks and boulders. This text appears on the screen. Norway, 996 AD. A stream flows with billowing red clouds into the sea. The thumping sounds get louder. A wild boar about to drink from the stream squeals with fear at the sight of the red clouds in the water and scurries off. The thumps get louder yet and bring us to Norse women pounding excess dye from lengths of red cloth. A young Norse woman hangs a wet length of red cloth amongst other red cloth drying on twine strung between the birches. A rhythmic grunting causes the young Norse woman to look through the trees toward the sea where the Falcon, a 55-foot, 16 meters, Nar cargo ship passes by under sail, while also being rowed by 24 grunting oarsmen.
Look! Thorall is back from Africa!
The young Norse woman clasps her hands over her heart.
Oh, Leah will be so happy to have her Thorall back.
A grumpy Norse woman, mashing insects into a red dye, mutters.
Who cares if the Jewess is happy?
Listen to her. Grumpy because she doesn't have a man in her bed, and Leah is prettier than she, is she?
Hugging his stomach, a Norse boy approaches the grumpy Norse woman.
I'm hungry.
Well, I'm busy dyeing blessed Christian cloth for the priest Thangbrand.
Will that help my stomach?
She looks away, doesn't answer. Her son kicks a rock and leaves. The grumpy Norse woman sighs and resumes squabbling.
One does not need a man to be happy in bed.
Is that so?
It is, and one hopes Thorall brings back more of the insects.
Why?
We are nearly out of dye, and there are not many left. Why does she have that silly grin on her face?
Thorall's African friend is also back, and...
And she is blushing!
One is not. One is just...
Shameless is what she is.
The young Norse woman turns away to hide her shameless grin and sneaks another look toward the passing Falcon, aboard which Thorall, an attractive Norseman in his 20s, stands at the steering oar anxiously looking ahead, while at his side, Ibrahim, an attractive, dark-skinned man also in his 20s, grins and playfully taps Thorall's chest.
I can hear your heart beat louder with every passing moment.
You can you? You just wait till you fall in love and your heart beats so hard you think it's going to beat its way out of your chest.
It's like that, is it?
It's worse. I also have this humming sound in my stomach.
Like a swarm of bees?
Yes, how did you know?
You've mentioned it once or twice.
I have I? Are you making fun of me? You are, aren't you? Have I complained that much during our 76 days we've been away?
Well, you've been...
His voice trails off as he notices something and points to the shore where a headless human hangs by the feet from a huge wooden cross. Aboard the Falcon, the oarsmen see the body and stop rowing.
Keep rowing, men. There's nothing we can do for that poor soul.
Ibrahim leans close to Thorall.
That cross wasn't there when we left. The priest became impatient.
I was afraid he would. His God is not a kind one. What will you do when he talks King Olaf into giving you the choice of becoming a Christian or losing your head?
Allah wouldn't like it if I converted just to save my neck. What will you do if Thangbrand and King Olaf give Lee that choice?
From the looks of that cross and what hangs from it, it's no longer a matter of if, but when. And Leah cannot convert. She is what she was born.
A moment passes.
What are you thinking?
That there must be a place in this world where one can live free and one's religion does not matter.
If there is such a place, it would be worth dying for.
It would surely be worth living for.
They are interrupted by shouts from the shore, where Norse men and women shout and wave welcoming greetings. Thorall waves to the Norse on the shore and turns to his crew.
Men, let's show them what the crew of the Falcon is made of. Put all you have left into those oars.
The oarsmen grip their oars more firmly yet. Ibrahim trims the sail and calls out a cadence. Camera rises and reveals. Exterior, Vic Harbor, day. A natural harbor with a pier and several smaller skiffs.